I'm hungry. I wonder what I should eat before this interview. What up, fam? Dr. James W. Stalkup, aka Jimmy Joe Coltrane. I'm like the Busta Rhymes of getting you dimes. Today we're going to talk about what you should eat and shouldn't eat before an interview. So first and foremost, let me say you should always try to interview in the morning if you can. I've covered this in another video, but a lot of these older males that do these interviews, they go torpid in the afternoon, like they get all sluggish and everything after lunch. So you want to interview in the morning. So I'm mainly going to talk about what you want to eat for breakfast, but if you were interviewing in the afternoon, you could go ahead and eat this for lunch too. So you want something that is light, something that is refreshing, and something that is not full of a bunch of heavy fats and things like that. You don't want a huge meal that's going to cause a huge release of insulin from your pancreas. Now, what about coffee? I love coffee. I just drank this whole cup of coffee. I'm a coffee addict. So if you're not a coffee addict, don't drink coffee. If you are a coffee addict, try to cut the amount of coffee you drink by half. Why is that? Coffee will make you speak faster and it may make your movements faster. Fast movements are furtive. Slow movements are more appropriate. So you may find that if you drink coffee before an interview, it becomes harder to police your nonverbal communication. It may also be hard to police your rate of speech. We always say you should practice speaking 50% speed. And then when you go into an interview, the natural pressure and natural state of your nervous system is going to bring it up to about 70%. So I've got a pro tip for you, and this is sort of a medical pro tip. But before the pro tip, let me say real quick, couple things I want you to do. Click like, click subscribe. Even if you're not looking for a job, click and like and subscribe may help somebody else to get one. Also, check out our online course. The Interview Dynamics course is now 100% online. The link is in the description. And for the price of about 4 shares of the Direxion ETF JNUG, which is supposed to be 3 times the gains and the losses, turns out it's only 3 times on the losses and 2 times on the gain. Shout out to the JNUG posse. Anyway, for the price of 4 shares of the worst stock on earth, you can actually take this course, get the skills, learn how to develop personalized content, and go out and get the job that you want. So here's the pro tip, and the pro tip comes with a medical disclaimer. If you have any digestive issue or slow gut motility like diabetic gastroparesis, if you take opioids that make you constipated, if you have constipation predominant irritable bowel syndrome, if you have any condition that affects your bowel or the speed of your bowel motility, or if you're under any treatment from any doctor or gastroenterologist for any sort of bowel issue, do not listen to what I'm going to say. For everybody out there with a healthy bowel, take it from me. Sometimes the mind-body connection in an interview causes you to have diarrhea. This is a fact. It is perfectly natural. There have been some kind of hilarious scenes in movies that address this. You know, the whole butterflies in the stomach thing, that's an actual phenomenon. It's because the mind and the bowel have a very strong connection. So, before any interview or big presentation, I take this. This is Lamodal, loperamide, equate anti-diarrheal. Make sure and read all the warnings on it and who should and shouldn't take it. But if you have a healthy gut, taking this will actually prevent you from having diarrhea and give you an extra layer of security as you go to that job interview. Thanks for watching.